Hello everyone and welcome back to Atletico Madrid career mode. This is episode 17 of season 3 and the final episode of this season and the series. We are finally at this point where we can end the series. Now, in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at the squad because we haven't actually taken a look at the squad, well, ever in this season, which was a mistake. I was meant to show you in the January transfer window but never was able to. I forgot completely about it and decided to push on with the season. So I'm going to show you now. We have done quite a bit of the domestic review in the last episode. So in today's episode we're going to be reviewing the squad and a few of the other competitions that I did not show you in the last episode. So let's take a look at the squad report, which is quite lengthy because the team has grown a bit but not too much. Now we first start off with Cazo, the young, exciting prospect goalkeeper, Youth Academy, 69 rated at the minute. He's played one game, kept one clean sheet, and that was in the last episode against Deportivo, and he looks very promising. 90 kicking already. Sensational. His handling's pretty poor, but you know, that can be improved. Now, Andre Moria, he has been out on loan multiple times during this series, 23 years old, 76 rated, which is pretty solid really. It's not too bad. But I just decided because he has the lower potential, he shouldn't really play as many games. But he's growing pretty well, and his loan spells have helped him. Jan Oblak, one of the best goalkeepers in the world, 91 rated, 26 years old still, 24 clean sheets in 47 games. A sensational keeper. What a goalkeeper he is. And most clean sheets in the league this season was 16, so he's pretty beast. And then you have Alex Werner, who was our second choice goalkeeper for the last two seasons, 83 rated. Only played 13 games, only kept 2 clean sheets, so he was pretty poor. But he did play in most of the simulated games against some of the lower opposition, so that can explain why. Juan Fran only played 3 games this season with the second team, and then in the third team. He went down by 3 this season to 77. He's 34 years old, not going to be retiring yet, but did keep 2 clean sheets in those 3 games, so he's pretty impressive, I suppose, but has been replaced in the long term. Visalco is one of the people who've replaced him. The 27-year-old right back has grown to 83 and been really good over the past 2 seasons, especially in that second team. 28 appearances, 2 assists this season and 9 clean sheets. Very impressive right back. But Javier Manquillo, I knew all those loan spells away would help him, and it has. He's grown to 84 rated as of now, 25 years old, 34 games, 16 clean sheets when played, and he's my type of right back. I prefer him over Visalco because he's got so much more pace, and he's just better in general in his defensive stats, because Visalco I think is more an attacking fullback, but Manquillo, he can do both. So really happy with Manquillo, and yeah, really good. So then we move into the centre back. Savic, he's grown to 86, 28 years old, and he's been pretty solid, mainly a backup to Godin and Jimenez, but he's been vital this season. 9 clean sheets when he's played in 22 games. Then move to Lucas Hernandez, the young 23-year-old centre-back, 84 he's grown to as his final statistic, 18 appearances, 4 clean sheets in the second team again. So most of these players have been playing in the second team, to be honest. Not many made it to the first team, but he is very impressive. I would not be surprised if he moved away from Atletico Madrid in real life, or even replaced one of the existing centre-backs at the minute. Then moving to Jimenez, 87 rated, 24 years old. Beast centre-back, probably my defender of the season, to be honest, because I think he's outperformed Diego Godin, who's dropped down by 2 to 85. He's definitely taken his place and replaced him. He was out for 5 months though. He broke his tibia and was out originally for 7. So that was a real bad blow for the season. Scored 2 goals, kept 19 clean sheets. Not a bad player at all. Real good. And then you got Diego Godin, who was 88 when rated when we started this career mode, and now he's only 85, which is a real shame. I think he's one of the best centre backs in the world. And at 33 years old, he's really decreased, but he's still good enough to play for another year or so. But Savic is higher rated than him, so he'll probably replace him in the long term. But of course, we're not moving in season 4, so we can't do that. Then we have Philip Luis, who at the very start of this career mode was our go-to left back because he was 85 rated, I think, but now he's dropped down to 79. All his stats are going down a lot, and he's been replaced by Theo Hernandez. in the second team because I actually prefer him. He has showing great potential. He's 73 rated. He's tall. He's got very nice defensive stats. He really does add something a lot different to what Philip Luis does, because whenever Philip Luis plays, it wasn't really that good. So Theo Hernandez, beast, definitely replaced Luis in the second team. Then moving to Vendel, who is our first choice left back. 84 rated, brought him in the very start of his career mode. 3 assists this season, 20 clean sheets, which is very impressive. Brilliant speed and attacking stats as well as defensive stats. He can really put in a tackle. He is just like Manquillo. I think those two are like pretty much the same type of fullback. Similar rating, everything else. Then we move into the defensive midfield position. We have Thomas, who's 79 rated, 25 years old. Many loan spells, to be honest, and hasn't been too impressive in the games I played him with. Like only 2 clean sheets in 9 games. Not really that good. Then we move into one of the young players. Christopher Corbett, brilliant young talent, 77 rated, grown by 10 through training already. And he's just amazing. He only played 5 games this season, but we have a lot of midfielders. But he really is a talent for the future. Really is. It's a shame I couldn't get him a loan spell, but look at his stats. 88 stand tackle, 90 slide tackle at 17. Amazing. What we have definitely found a real good stock of youngsters in this career mode. Much better than any career mode that I've done. Mendes, he was another one along with Corbett, who was a real big prospect. He's an exciting prospect still, only 17. Hasn't trained as much, only grown by 3, and never really played, only played 1 game. Then William Carvalho, the beast midfielder himself. 37 appearances, 5 assists, 2 goals, 19 clean sheets. Ever present in that midfield. No one can dislodge him because he's just too good. Sal, now he has taken over Carvalho actually in his rating, 88, going by 3, 7 goals, 3 assists. Very good goal scoring season by Sal. Brilliant stats. Every stat is green almost, and most of his stats are above 60. Very impressive from the defensive midfielder. Real good player. Then we move on to Oliver Torres, who is another Spanish midfielder who is just incredible. 34 appearances, 2 goals, 5 assists, and another one who was out on loan a lot but came back and did a very good job. He replaced Koke for a while and did an excellent job. Then we have Koke, one of the best midfielders in the world, 88 rated. He's been ever present in this team throughout the 3 seasons. 6 assists, 3 goals. Not as an impressive season as before, but he's still amazing. Him and Carvalho made the ultimate partnership in midfield, and whenever he was injured, Oliver Torres did so well to replace him. Okay, then we have Vaz, one of our other youngsters, 20 years old, one of the first youngsters we brought through in this career mode. He's grown to 77 rated, 11 appearances, no goals, no assists, which is a real shame, but he does have some amazing stats like ball control, 93, dribbling, 91, 80 short passing, 81 sprint speed. It's just like he has a very bright future ahead of him. Then we have Barnard, who never actually appeared for us, only 1 appearance, and he's actually got his contract expiring in a month. And he's only grown by 4 since we brought him in. Now he's one of those solid left midfielders, never really got a chance, so hopefully he will develop in the future if we did this career mode continuing, but we're not, so unfortunately we can't develop him further. Then we have Daihua, I believe I said that right, 71 rated, 22 years old, 5 games, 2 clean sheets, no goals, no assists. Now, before I actually started this career mode, EA improved his rating so that he actually had 80 potential, which really annoyed me because now on this career mode he doesn't. And if he had done, he would have been a lot better and used a lot more. But he still has fantastic stats and was pretty good in the games he came into. Yannick Carrasco, ever present on that left midfield role. Sensational player, 87 rate, only 25. 11 goals, 5 assists. Amazing player. That free kick he scored against Villarreal, goal of the season hands down, incredible free kick, and I just can't say any more about him. He's amazing. Then we move into Leconte, Baptiste Leconte, one of our other youngsters who he wasn't that impressive, to be honest. 72 rated, he's on loan at Real Zaragoza, good experience for him, but he's not really one of the best youngsters. He's got very good attacking stats like his ball control and dribbling, his curve and his crossing and his volleys, but physically he's not really the best. He's not as good as some of the others. Then we have Caio Henrique, the Brazilian midfielder, 16 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists, 78 rated, showing good potential, another very good young talent. We are blessed with them. Then we have Cardenas, the centre forward. I was really sceptical about this guy at the beginning because his pace stats are so poor, but through training he grew into an amazing centre forward, scored 3 goals, got 2 assists. Incredible player. We've got so many good youngsters in this team. And another one, Diego Gonzalez, one of our best talents, 77 rated, 19 years old, an exciting prospect, 2 assists in 15 games. These youngsters, they needed to provide more really. They didn't provide enough, but they didn't play much at all because the second team, I just played the first team more because the title race was so close and we need to win every game. Inaki Williams, 85 rated, definitely had a better season than what he did last season, 11 goals, 2 assists. Definitely him and Carrasco are 2 of the best winger combinations in the world. They really are. 98 sprint speed, 94 acceleration, he's probably one of the fastest players ever. Sensational player, loved using him, and probably I'd recommend you guys picking him up on your creamers because he's amazing. Then we have Luciano Vieto, who was in the dark, okay? His future was very much in doubt in the second season because I thought I might get rid of him. I didn't like him as much as I did Correa, but he did really prove himself. He's grown to 86 rate, he's got 12 goals and 10 assists. His pace and his physical stats have definitely gone up as well as his technical. Brilliant striker along with Correa, brilliant partnership between the 2 Argentinians, and another player I recommend picking up because after his loan spell at Sevilla, he's pretty good, I'll tell you that. Then we move to Angel Correa, one of the best strikers on the game in my opinion, 88 rated, 24 years old only, 16 goals, 10 assists. He's been really consistent over the 3 seasons, it's been amazing. Only 1 month left from his contract, but of course we all know the contract standoff he's having with us and he just won't accept another, which is a real shame. Then probably player of the entire series, Antoine Griezmann. I thought he wouldn't do as well this season because he started off very slow, but he ended up 24 goals and 9 assists, 92 rated, and only 28 years old still. He's in his prime, he's a beast. It's an amazing striker, and the partnership he had with Aguero, amazing. We brought in Aguero at the beginning of the season. He's gone down by 2, unfortunately. He had this very serious injury and was out for a while, but he's still at 87 rate. He scored 13 goals, 8 assists, and he was worth the money. He definitely helped us and scored some vital goals in some of the big games. It's a shame he went out injured for a bit, but we definitely had coped without him. Then Diego Jota, really a bit part player, like massive potential, 81 rated at the minute, broken elbow, and he only scored 4 goals. So you know he's not my type of wing. He's not quick enough. But if you're playing like a formation with that relied on slower players, like if he played in the a cam role, then he'd probably be good enough. But on the left wing, he's not really. So anyway, and then Santana, one of our other young players on loan at Numancia. He's 67 rated, never really played, but it looks pretty decent. So that is the end of the squad report. I'm sorry it took so long to show you guys it, but those are the final statistics of everyone in the team. Now let's go to the other tables. Okay, so the Spanish Cup, we didn't win the Spanish Cup, unfortunately. We never even made it to the quarterfinals. We lost to Alvarez in the round of 16 2-1, which was an absolute shocking result, and then they got hammered 4-1 by Eibar. And then Eibar managed to beat Real Madrid on away goals and make it to the final. But the final hasn't been played, so we don't know who won it. Then the Invitational Cup, the pre-season tournament, was won by PSG, because we lost that on penalties. And then the Copa Europe was won by Tottenham. They beat Dortmund in the final 2-1. The Champions League, we got knocked out in the semi-finals in that dramatic game, second leg. Oh, like if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. It's sensational, that episode. Both legs are in the episode. Go back and watch it. We don't know who's won it yet because we're only in June, so we're not sure who's won that. I'd probably bet on Bayern Munich. Maybe it's pretty difficult to tell, but maybe even Real Madrid because they did well. The Euro League was won by Dortmund. Impressive. Well done, Borussia Dortmund. Not bad. And then we move into the South American Cup, and then back to La Liga. So that is the rest of the competition tables. Hey guys, that is the end of the final episode of Season 3, Episode 17, of course, the final one of the season and the Atletico Madrid Career series. It's been a brilliant season once again. Only won 2 trophies, didn't win the rest like I wanted, but you know, at least we won something. It's been a real entertaining and dramatic season. Of course, I did change it a bit with simulating one match, but that made it even more interesting because it made the title race so close, and we could have lost it due to those simulations, but we didn't, and we won it. Thank goodness for that. And I just want to say thank you for the support. It's been ever present on all 3 seasons. I want to thank you for the support on all the seasons, including the very first one, the very first episode. It's got past 5.8k views, I believe, and that is amazing. What support that is. And the second episode, I think that got past 2,000, and then the third one I think passed 1,000 just the other day. Amazing support, guys. I just want to say massive thank you. I never knew this career mode would be so big, and you guys will enjoy it so much. I had amazing comments, suggestions and everything. Now I'm very unsure about what to do for my next career mode after this, but I am going to be revealing a big update in a update video which will be next, so that will be tomorrow when you'll see that, and I'll update you about what I'm going to be doing and ask your guys' help with something for the channel. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already now, and make sure you make a new account on YouTube if you haven't, so that you can subscribe, of course, because I know many of you don't actually have an account and just watching on the fly. But make sure you do. We're on the road to 200 subscribers. We had a target of reaching 200 subs by the end of the career mode. We haven't quite got there, but we passed 150 on this career mode, and we're at, I think, 168 at the time of recording this episode. So amazing support. Well done guys for trying to get to 200, but we just fell short. But let's keep it going. Subscribe if you haven't, and also share my videos around with your friends who like football. Let's get in more people to the channel so that we can reach that target, and that would be great. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next episode. Ta-ra.
What's up with you, ho? Bitches smoking dro.